Hey everybody, Crypto Mentor 99. How you doing? So, want to talk about a few things, and this video is probably going to last more than the normal 3, 4, 5, 6 minute video. So be prepared, or if not, just don't even watch till the end. But I want to talk about just some perspective that I've gotten over time. I am in my mid 60s, which doesn't mean anything other than I'm in my mid 60s. But most people I've met over the decades, most people I've known over the decades, most people I'm currently in a friendship relationship, mostly generally speaking, fall into three categories. And I'm going to talk about every one of them. Number one, and again, these are generalizations, okay? Most people that I know, unfortunately, don't like their jobs. Number two, I shouldn't say most people I know, but a lot of people that I've known, currently know, and have counseled over the years are just overall in life uninspired. Number three, part of that non-inspiration just comes from they're not goal setters, they don't look ahead, they don't plan ahead, and they just kind of live in the moment, and they kind of more react to life. So let me go back over number one and just give you some life perspective. And I mean this in all seriousness. Number one, there's nothing worse in life than being at a job, than being stuck in a job that you don't enjoy, that you don't like. Yes, it's not that every time you run up into a situation at work or with a friend at work that you immediately quit and then you end up having like 75 jobs over the course of a lifetime. I'm not talking about that. But the year in, year out, your job isn't fueling your passion. Your job isn't inspiring you. It's making you miserable. I know it's scary. Been there, done that. You may want to consider looking for another job. The flip side of that is you don't want to be stuck in a job that just drains the life out of you. And then at the end of your 8 hours, 9 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours, you go home and you have nothing left to give your wife, your friend, your family. It just drains on all of your energy. Again, not fun, been there, done that. You might want to consider, however scary that would be, to change jobs, find something that you really like. Number two, the second group of people that I've known and currently know are just in life totally uninspired. And that always makes me sad when I talk to people like that. And, it's not that you can't have, you could be down for a life experience, a week, a month, 3 or 4 months. I understand it if you're grieving the love or the loss of a loved one. Again, I get it. But just the overall sentiment is that some people that I know and have known, they're just uninspired about life, uninspired about their future, which they're not planning for. That's number three. And they hate their job, or they dislike their job, or their job isn't fulfilling. Anyhow, I already talked about number one. But if you're totally uninspired, I don't even have any great advice, but find a hobby. As corny as that sounds, find a hobby, volunteer somewhere, kind of get out of yourself, and your daily routines, and go stretch yourself, go challenge yourself to do something other than wallow in your misery. And this is not a commercial for Guatemala, But one of the reasons that Mrs. Crypto Mentor 99 have been coming here for the past 10, 11 years is that we build into the 130 families in the village. Say it with me, the village people. And I find that is a passion, one of the passions of my life. If you want to talk to me more about that, send me an email, cryptomentor99@yahoo.com, cryptomentor99@yahoo.com. Again, we, in a small way, help bring them encouragement, hope, strength, food, medicine, whatever. You get the point. And number three, I think not all, part of people, some people being uninspired about life, about their life, is that they don't do any goal setting. And when I've said this in other videos, when I was in my 20s and 30s, I failed to understand the importance of goal setting. Because if you don't aim at anything and you just walk through life, you're going to hit nothing, or you may hit everything, or you may hit whatever just kind of bounces off of you. And it's not that you have to have a goal for everything, but the more, I used to think that like boring people had goals, or people that were just in sales. No one ever taught me that. I just had this goofy idea that, salesmen have goals, teachers have goals. They've got to do lesson plans, but most, the common man, the common woman doesn't need goals or goal setting skills in their life. Not true. Not that you have to plan out, again, your whole life, the next 10 years of your job, your family, but just something where you could, walk a mile a day, not walk a mile a day, have 3 candy bars instead of 5 per day, whatever it is, just something where you can, I don't say feel good about yourself, but stop living in the moment and go, you know what? I need to plan, whatever that planning is going to look like. I have to plan in 1 year. I have to plan where I want to be in 3 years. I have to plan where I want to be in 5 years. Because I'll tell you what, if you don't plan and if you don't make plans for the future, whether they're relational, financial, spiritual, one day you're going to be in your mid-60s like me going, what the heck did I do with my life? So again, if you don't like your job, I gently challenge you, start looking for a new job. If you're overall just uninspired with yourself, not happy with yourself, not happy with your life, not happy with your circumstances, I gently encourage and challenge you just to kind of get outside your comfort zone and again, get a hobby, go volunteer at some soup kitchen somewhere. I don't know. And if you're not a goal setter, I'm going to just gently encourage and challenge you to maybe try setting some goals. Or the flip side, asking yourself, why don't you set goals? What about goals don't you like? You could alter a goal, you could change a goal, you could pivot from one goal to the next. But why is it that you're against having goals? That's what this little guy wants to know. Anyhow, going on 9 minutes. Crypto Mentor 99, thanks for being part of my crypto family. And if you have any questions, put them in the comments or send me an email. Once again, cryptomentor99@yahoo.com, cryptomentor99@yahoo.com. Anyhow, love y'all. Bye-bye.